Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So right now as I'm recording this game, I think there are only 2 days left for the season to end. My current rank is 36 and you guys will be seeing this video tomorrow morning or tomorrow. So there'll be only one day left. So I believe this would be my last competitive game of this season, and then tomorrow I'll just record a pretty casual. I'll record a casual game, and let's just prepare for the next season. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this season. I reached number 12, which is my personal best, and also reached 13 a couple of times. I was in the top 20 for quite some time. Could not get to the top 10, but let's focus on getting there in the following season. So that said, now let's take a look at this board here. I'm noticing that there is very little ore. Also, not a lot of wheat available apart from this 8 and 4 tile, and 8 tile is already been picked up by red. Quite a lot of wood and brick available. And I'm also noticing that the wood port is accessible. The only issue is even if I go for something like 642, somebody can plow me and get to the wood port. That said, I mean, there is a good chance I get a setup like 9510 643, get access to the wood and the brick port. I don't think so anybody will place a settlement on 8-3, especially because there is very little ore. So 8-3 doesn't make a lot of sense. Here maybe I can even consider something like 8-3-10, 9-5-10, but I don't think 8-3-10 will be open for me. Maybe even 9-5-10 might not be open. Yeah, immediately 8-3-10 is no longer an option. Okay. So with those placements gone, I'm actually considering something like 9-5-10-6, but I don't have access to the wood port anymore. So although there is a lot of wood available for me, I think green will make good use of it, especially if green gets something like 6-9-10. Here maybe I can go for a setup like 6-9-10, 9-4-11. I do have all 5 resources. I should be able to get a settlement on 9-12, which is a 3:1 port. And maybe even 8-3 if I get a little lucky with 5s and some rolls there. I mean, green still gets 9-5-10, which is a very strong placement based on the access to the wood port, the brick port, and maybe even gets to 8-10 to improve their brick port setup. Yeah, but doesn't feel like I can block that in any way. Like unless I completely ruin my setup. And even after that, I think or green can still get a decent setup with good wood production. So let's not focus on green here. Black wants wheat and wood. I think black will have 9-4-2 open. Yeah, but then I mean based on everything here, I think I'll just go for something like 6-9-10. And I think pointing to the left is fine. I don't want to be racing with red and become an early target if red rolls a few 7s. And also red can just go for 8-10 and start with a road in hand. So let's not take that risk. And here because I've gone for 6, 9, 10, I need brick and wheat and sheep, which is only possible here. Maybe I go for 9, 4, 2, point to the right and try and get a settlement on 6, 2. But then yeah, my early game will be very, very slow because I don't have any wood. Sorry, don't have any brick, I don't have any sheep. So getting a settlement will be difficult, and I still leave a very strong spot open. So based on that, I'll place a settlement here. Let me see where I want to point my road. Yeah, so I assume green goes for something like 9, 5, 10. Black will go for 9, 4, 2. And then I think red goes for 9, 3, 11. So pointing upwards is an option. Yeah, I don't think so. Red goes for 6. I mean, red can go for 6, 11, point to the left. But that is always going to be the case. Like even if I place my settlement on, if even if I point my road to the left, red can just go for 9, 4, 11 and point up. So there is no way I can stop red from blocking me if they want to go for it. But I think in any case for me, just pointing upwards is the safest choice. Maybe pointing to the left is an option. Yeah, but then I think 6, 9, 3, 11 is just better than 6, 11. Getting some ore is obviously not going to be something that anyone will skip. Maybe pointing to the right is an option, but I don't want to take that risk. I need two roads and a settlement, and whereas green just needs a road settlement to block that spot. Actually, yeah, I would need two roads and a settlement. So okay, green here goes for 9, 10, 3. I mean, getting some ore is fine, but the problem with this is, doesn't this force red to go for something like 5, 10? Yeah, I expected black to go for 9, 4, 2. But now red can consider going for 5, 10 or 8, 10, point down and try and get a settlement with 5, 10. Maybe red now has to go for 6, 11. Okay, yeah, as expected, does go for 5, 10 and points to the left. Roll the 7 immediately. Oh, I am the only one who has brick here, so most likely I will be targeted. Okay, yeah, I did expect that. And I think green will just build a road towards the wood port. Yeah. Here, I think my first option is to get to the 3:1 port. Based on my wood production, I think the port will come in handy. I can also try and get a settlement on 311, which will give me some more ore production. So, do I want to trade away a sheep? I don't think so. My sheep is quite rare. So, based on that, just get a settlement. Like maybe if I get a little lucky, I can even get a settlement on the 3:1 port. I'll surely ask for a 1:2 here. I know red has a wheat because an 8 just rolled there. Yeah, I don't want to do any 1:1s. And black should now be able to build a road. Maybe even, actually black does not have a sheep because 4 hasn't rolled. Okay, I would have built towards 6-2, but this is fine as well. I mean, surely it is not something that one would complain about. Yeah, let's see if I get this trade. Maybe red is interested in it. And because my wheat is blocked, I think I'll go for it. As planned. I think I'll try and build towards 311. 611 could be fine setup as well. But the 3 ore might come in handy as compared to the 6 wood. I'm not sure. I mean, do I go for production over resources here? Would love to roll a 7. Because if I roll a 7, I will surely... Okay, I'll go for a 1:2 here if I get it. But any other 1:1 trade doesn't help me too much. So yeah, here I do not roll any 7s. So do I just build a road towards 311? Actually 311 is good in other sense as well, because then I can just build a road towards 612 and get a settlement there. Also, I mean, I did plan on going towards a 3:1 port on the ore tile, but I did not want to be racing with red. So I would love to roll a 7. It's unfortunate that it hasn't rolled in quite some time. So I need a 12 to roll just so that I can get a settlement here. Or a 10, but that doesn't do much for me. I can do a 3:1. Do I think it is worth it? I mean, I have 8 cards. There is nothing else that I can do here. Maybe, let's see, I can offer a trade. I don't think anybody has any wheat to give away. If I get this trade, I'll just get a city. I don't think anybody will accept that either. So, although I know I am converting all my ore into a wheat, which is again a little bit of a rare resource, I think this is fine. Okay, rolls a 12 and luckily, sorry, rolls a 7. And luckily I have given up on all my cards, so I cannot be targeted here. So I believe the 3 ore gets blocked. Yeah. So red is, I mean, these eights are pretty strong for red. Yeah, not much that I can do with the cards I have in hand. Yeah, most likely the 10 ore should be a target, and red, yeah, does block red. I wouldn't mind doing a wood for brick here. Just get my settlement. Let's see, I can try a trade like this, or even a trade like this, to be honest. Surely not giving up my. Okay. Wow, 5 rolls there. That's pretty good for me. I mean, it is pretty good for red as well, getting them a sheep and a brick. Yeah, I think I will be targeted here. I am already on 5 points. Yeah, here. Okay. Black thinks I am best, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I think is going to target me. The problem is if I am going to be targeted, I will have difficult time getting a city because I'll have to convert my resources to just get a dev card here. I get a VP, wow, not even something that is very useful at this point in time. Yeah, here at least green is targeting red, which I think is the right thing to do. Yeah, steals my wood, I don't mind that. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult. The unfortunate part is I haven't rolled even a single 7. Maybe I just need to buy another dev card or hope that a couple of 3s or a 3 and a 10 rolls. But was there a need for black to play a dev card? Wow, and steals my ore as well. Yeah. Maybe black even trades with red here. Do I want to do that? I mean, I can just go for another def card here. Let's see. I mean, these 11s have been quite nice for me. Here, if I mean, I will surely be playing my knight. And I mean, obviously, I'll be asking for a 1:2. I'm not doing a 1:1 with red ever here. So, most likely blocks the 5 break, steals from me. Yeah, steals my wood. I mean, it is fine. Not the best case scenario, but it is what it is. Here I'll play my knight. Most likely I am going to target red. Okay, red agrees to it. But now I don't even need that wheat, right? I mean, I'll take an extra wheat. Red has a little bit of brick already, so let's just accept that. I don't mind giving up brick here. I don't think anybody has any more wheat. I mean, a fort just rolled, but nobody wants to give this trade away. Yeah, I don't think I'll go for it. So here I'll just end my turn. Red just gets a settlement at best. Yeah, as expected, red does a 3:1, gets a settlement. Black might play the knight. Okay, doesn't even play the knight. Which is also a little bit of a worry here. I'll do it. I don't mind doing a 1:1 here, especially if I'm getting ore. Yeah, let's see. I mean, green is thinking, but I don't think so. Green accepts that trade. Okay, so black played a road builder. 10 is rolled. Hopefully I can. Okay, yeah, I was just going to say hopefully I don't roll a 7. Here I don't mind giving up my wood and brick. Target red. I get a wheat here. I would have hoped for a ore because a 10 just rolled. And do I buy a dev card? I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, because even though I get a knight, I can make use of it. I know black does not have a knight here. I mean, I can surely accept a 1:2 here. Let's see. Trade like this, or I'll go for any 1:2. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't need any cities, right? I just need a settlement and another knight to take the largest army. Let's see. Okay, red accepts that. I'm more than happy with it because here I target black, I get a sheep, and let's see if I get. I mean, red accepted that trade. I mean, even if red does not accept it, I can still do a 3:1 and get a. I'll still get a knight. I'm hoping to get a knight. Yeah, I do get a knight here. And do I want to build a road and secure the longest road? Yeah, maybe yes. Hopefully roll the 7. Okay, doesn't roll a 7. Might trade away a few cards to black just so that black can secure the longest road. Which would not be the worst case scenario. I mean, for the game. For me, it is a pretty bad thing. Yeah, here black might ask for a 1:2 just to. Okay, that is a lot. Wow, does accept it. So black here builds two roads and then. So I still need a single 6 or a 9 to roll. Actually, now I need a little bit more than that. Wow, steals my brick as well. Yeah, this is not going out. This is not turning out good for me. Here, I'll ask for a brick. 1 is to 2 this way. Does it help me? I don't think so. I mean, 2 sheep don't do anything. So at this point, what is my best case scenario? I can build 2 roads over here. I have 5. If I just connect, that will also give me the longest road. I mean, let's see if I get this trade. This will be nice. Maybe green was AFK for some time, and if green isn't paying attention, might accept a trade here. Yeah. So let's see, what is my best case scenario? I still need to build a road. I will build it here. This way, if I build a road and maybe I can get a settlement, black will lose out on their longest road. Hopefully steals my wheat. Okay, sheep is fine as well. Yeah, red might provide a few more cards to black, just to build an extra road or something. Yeah, I think if anything is stolen from me, it is going to be bad. So now, because of wood was stolen, like even if a 6 rolls, I cannot get the longest road here. Yeah, exactly. Unless I get a trade here, I don't think so anybody will accept it. Let's see. Okay. I mean, green accepted it and I'll surely take it. So this gives me the longest road and I win the game there. So green should not have accepted, but I get the win. The very last minute there. Yeah, lots of 5s, lots of 6, even 11s, like 6 11s that game. So yeah, I mean, I agree here with black. I mean, green should not have accepted it, but then I was throwing out that trade just for the sake that somebody accepts it, and I that's why I was immediately accepted it. I did not even let green take a second think about it. So at least I end the season with a win that puts me at rank 26. And as I said, like there are only 2 days left while I'm recording this, so maybe I can record another game for tomorrow, for day after tomorrow as well today. Let's see how my time permits me. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.